Last time, we talked about how databases store and retrieve data. Now, we're diving into how that data moves, changes, and survives across systems. You've got a data format that works for your team, but what happens when you need to scale? That opens up the real question for this episode. How do you design data formats that evolve without breaking your system? Here is the framing that makes the rest of the episode easier to hear. We are not just naming concepts here. We are trying to spot the moment where the system starts pushing back. How do you design data formats that evolve without breaking your system? Picture this. You built a system that reads JSON, and it works fine. Then you add a new field. Your client code breaks. No schema? No warning. No way to know. Where it gets tricky is this. No schema means no way to know what's coming next. The useful shift is this. Schemas are the first line of defense against versioning chaos. So the design move is this. Always use schemas for data formats that live beyond your team. Take this moment. Twitter sends tweet ID as JSON numbers, but JavaScript can't handle them. So they send them twice, once as a string, once as a number. It's a hack, but it works. The catch is here. Numbers and strings are different, but JSON doesn't know the difference. What should really land is this. Data types matter, but JSON doesn't enforce them. So the practical move is, use schemas to define types and avoid silent errors. Imagine the system on a rough day. You need to send binary data over JSON. You base 60 for it. It works, but it's 33% bigger. You're paying for a workaround. This is the part teams usually feel too late. Binary data is useful, but it's hard to send in text formats. The deeper lesson is this. Base 64 is a hack, not a solution. It's a trade-off between compatibility and efficiency. The engineering response is, use binary formats for internal data and base 64 only when needed. Here is the version that shows up in production. Your team uses XML for internal data. You try to switch to a binary format. It's faster, smaller, but you have to include all field names in the data. It's a pain. And here is the pressure point. Binary formats are efficient, but they're less flexible than text. The thing to notice is this. Binary formats are great for speed, but they're not as human-readable or extensible. So what do you change? Start here. Use binary formats for internal data where speed and size matter most. Now zoom out. The right data format is the bridge between your team's needs and the world's expectations. One more quick lens helps here. You're building a service that talks to other services. You choose REST. It's simple, but it's slow. You try gRPC. It's fast, but it's tied to your language. RPC is a trade-off between speed and flexibility. Choose based on your needs. If there is one thing to keep, make it this. Pick a format that's flexible, efficient, and speaks to the future. Once data is moving, you'll need to make sure it stays in sync without losing your mind.